Cuckoo, it's Kennedy. I am talking about something that I get asked about a lot. As you can tell by the title of this video, we are talking about college. As a lot of you know, I'm on a series called College Kids React, and people always ask me all kinds of questions about college. Are you actually in college? What college do you go to? What are you studying? When are you graduating? When did you graduate? Just all this stuff about college. I haven't necessarily talked about college as it relates to me because I've honestly kind of been ashamed, and now that I'm on the journey to being completely unapologetic, it's time that I talk about it and not be ashamed about it. And I'm hoping that there are other people who can relate to my story, and I'm hoping that there are some things that I'm going to say and talk about in this video that you can also take away. First off, the question I get so often, are you in college? Yes, I am in college, but had you asked me a few months ago, this would not have been the answer. The answer would have been no. But what had happened was, I graduated high school early. I was supposed to graduate class of 2014. I graduated class of 2013. I was homeschooled. I did online schooling in high school, which is kind of what allowed me to, go at my own pace and go a little faster and graduate early. So the year after I finished high school, I decided to start college early as well. So I did start college in winter, I believe, of 2014, I think. First major when I started was political science, and then I changed it to, what did I change it to? I can't remember. I changed it to something. Anyways, I finally settled on changing my major to media and communications, which is still my major right now. So I took college courses. I really liked it. I, kind of got a feel for what I wanted to do college-wise. By the way, because people ask this too, and because it is relevant to this topic, my dream job, I guess, is to continue what I'm doing right now, which is to be an actor and a host, and I also want to do things behind the camera. So for what I want to do, a degree is not necessary at all, which is why I'm kind of taking my time, but I'm gonna go into that in a second. I did school for a few semesters consecutively, and then I booked a film and I worked on that. During that time, I did mostly online courses because it was easier because of the film. And then I decided to go back and do some brick and mortar classes the next semester. So this is when things started to go a little bit downhill. So this semester, I was a full-time student. I was taking, I think, 3 of my classes on campus. And mind you, the college that I go to is, on a good day, about 40 minutes away from where I live, but there's never really a good day when you're taking the 405 in Los Angeles, so typically it takes me at least an hour to get there, and then you have to deal with parking and all of that jazz. I'm in school doing my thing, I'm doing pretty well. A film that I'm in ends up going to the Cannes Film Festival. Of course, I'm not going to pass up this amazing opportunity to go. A very kind soul got me a plane ticket to go, and I was the lead in a film. It's just a once in a lifetime, or hopefully not once in a lifetime, because I hope it'll happen more while I'm putting it out there. But it was just this incredible opportunity that I couldn't pass up. It was during finals, and I had communicated to all of my professors that I was going to be going to France to go to this film festival, and that this was the thing I was doing for my career. They all were understanding except for one. And funny enough, this one who was not understanding was a publicist. Like, she's an actual person who works in the industry. Long story short, she wouldn't let me make up my final. At first, she told me that I could just write an essay and it would count completely towards the same grade as it would as if I were to take my final. And then she just recanted. She took it back. She was like, psych, I'm not letting you do that anymore. So I failed the class, and that was my first time failing a college class. After that, I was like, all right, I'm only gonna do college if and when I can just give it my complete time and put all of my focus and energy into it. I've always known that one day I wanna go back and finish, but I wasn't sure when exactly that would be. Fast forward to now, I took a break from college for a few years, and because I don't know why, I just decided that now I'm better at balancing the two at the same time, the two meaning school and my job, that now I would just try to go back. So I went back during winter semester, which is normally kind of hell because it's such a short semester, but I did an online course. I did really well. I got a 100% in the class. Like, what? Spring semester has literally started today, which is why I was inspired to make this video. And I'm again still taking classes online because that's what makes the most sense for me right now. But here I am juggling school and college. So I say all this to say that I want you to know that no matter what your path is regarding college, don't feel bad. For the past few years, people who know me personally would ask me, how come you haven't graduated yet? What's the deal with school? Why is that on hold? That should come before your career. Just all these things. And I'd feel so ashamed, and I shouldn't, because my path is different than Joe's path, and Joe's path is different from Nicolette's path. I don't know these people, but they have different paths apparently. And that's the message that I want to convey to you. No matter what you want to do regarding college, if you want to take a gap year coming out of high school, or if you want to just go straight into college, if you want to take a few years off, regardless, like, do your thing. Of course, do what makes the most sense for your career choice. There are a lot of careers that do require a degree, or where that does definitely help, but don't feel pressured to do anything. Do what feels right for you. Go at your own timing. If you're like me and you should have, graduated college already, it's fine. You still have time. I will say though, my parents have always told me though, if you're not going to do college, or if you're not going to pursue that full time, then at least put everything that you have into your career, just every day. So in regards to what I'm doing right now with school and college, I'm just taking it one step at a time. We'll see what happens. But again, for now, I'm focusing on my career and doing what I gotta do. That's it for today. That's all I have to say. So give this a thumbs up if you liked this video, subscribe if you want to see more of my content, and click the notification bell if you want to know when I post. I'll see you next week. Bye.